We all heard about Conclave, a film that a ton of people are downloading at this moment. But rather than looking at that, I think it would be more topical for you to look at the film from 1968 called The Shoes of the Fisherman.
Our Lord Jesus Christ, whose vicar I am, was crowned with thorns. I stand before you bareheaded, because I am your servant.
It's the story of a Ukrainian cardinal during the height of the Soviet Union, a man who had been in a gulag in Siberia because of his religious beliefs, and the process that took him from Siberia to the Vatican to him becoming a pope during a conclave. I have no doubt that within my lifetime, the head of the Catholic Church that most reflected the values of that fictional pope for the film was Francis.
I am the custodian of the wealth of the Church. I pledge it now for the relief of our hungry brothers. And if to honor this pledge, the Church must strip itself down to poverty, so be it. And now, I beg the great of the world and the small of the world to share out of their abundance with those who have nothing.
And today, 1.4 billion people are mourning him. I'm not the correct person to speak about Pope Francis's legacy, but I appreciate his liberal progressive stances, and specifically the fact that he was so brave in calling out the hypocrisy of the West when it came to the genocide in Gaza. He called the parish in Gaza every single night to provide them with pastoral care, and he was free and vocal with his criticism of Israel and its allies. And he will be missed. His courage and his compassion not only stopped the declining numbers of the Catholic Church, it reversed it. The reason why I picked this film, though, was because of its geopolitical implications. Now, The Shoes of the Fisherman was set in the height of the Cold War. And while Conclave focuses on the internal fissures and the political games within the Catholic Church, The Shoes of the Fisherman integrated in the politics of the age and the influence that the Catholic Church had not only in Europe, but as a mediating force between great powers. And although that film was a fiction, the reality of the influence of the Catholic Church on geopolitics is something that you should not dismiss. Whilst the rates of Catholicism have fallen in Europe, the Catholic Church holds a tremendous amount of sway in parts of the world that are going to shape our future, specifically Southern Africa and Latin America. We are also living in a time in which Christianity is being co-opted by a group of white supremacists that seek to hide their true intent through piety and conservatism. Keep your eyes on the election of the Vatican, because the direction that the Vatican will give to the hundreds of millions of people who follow them might be the grain of sand that tips the balance when it comes to the resilience of progressive values around the world.